the commission of that murder. We do expect for him to be arraigned tomorrow at the Hall of Justice in Department 19 at 1:30 p.m. And we will, of course, be seeking to have Mr. Bowen detained without bail, given the public safety risk that we believe he poses to the San Francisco community. So my condolences go out to the family of this victim who tragically died, again, while he was at work doing his job. And we want to make sure that we continue to let San Franciscans know that when something tragic like this happens, that my office will do what we need to do to respond immediately.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what happened?
More will come out tomorrow, of course, at the arraignment, but what I can tell you is that we had an Urban Alchemy ambassador, our victim here, working his normal shift outside of the public library, and that video captured the incident of Mr. Bowen retrieving a firearm and then firing it at the victim.
Urban Alchemy says that the suspect said fuck Urban Alchemy and after he was asked to stop doing drugs. Is that your understanding of what happened?
Right now, I can only reveal the facts that are of public record. Of course, this is a very fresh investigation. We're not going to release everything to the public at this time while we complete other witness interviews. So right now, all I can tell you is what I have explained thus far.
Do you know anything about the firearm that was used?
What I learned is that it is a short barrel shotgun.
Do you know where it was from?
I do not have any other information about the weapon.
Was it legal or was it stolen?
Again, I have no other information at this time to provide about the weapon. It's a very fresh investigation, of course, and so more will come out. Additional charges can still be filed if we find out further information.
Was anybody else injured?
Yes, there was a second individual who was injured as a result of the shrapnel from one of the bullets, and so that is why we have charged Mr. Bowen with an additional assault with a firearm.
What is the enhancement?
The enhancement is a use of a firearm enhancement that adds an additional 25 years to life.
Can you tell us anything about Mr. Bowen? Was he on your radar before this?
All I can tell you is that he's a 42-year-old male. Again, still a lot to investigate in this case, and also many details we won't share publicly at this time. More will come out at the arraignment tomorrow in court as we make our arguments for his detention. Is that it? Okay. All right.
That's it.
I think that's about it. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe any more comment on the Tenderloin in this community and
all types of different crimes, including violence. And what I have heard consistently from this community, especially the students who come to school here at some of our schools in the Tenderloin, is that Urban Alchemy ambassadors work every day to provide safe passage for them, to make sure that families feel that there is somebody looking out for them as they move about this community. And so to have one of those ambassadors who has come back into the community after, once serving time in prison and now coming back to give back to the community, be hurt and be tragically killed in this way, of course, is very disheartening and alarming for this community. But we want to reassure them again that we are here to do what we are supposed to do, which is to respond immediately when something like this happens, and to make sure that we keep everyone safe. Everyone who lives here, who works here, who's trying to do our best to provide support to this community.
Do you have any concerns about worker safety for ambassadors in light of this and other incidents that have happened?
Yes, I mean, we're talking about this not being the first time that we've had an Urban Alchemy worker assaulted, or this is the first murder, but certainly not the first assault. And so we have to do more to make sure that we have police in a position to serve as that buffer, right? Serve as their protection each and every day, because they're out here doing very hard work. Of course, without any personal protection on them, they're not allowed to do that. And so we have to make sure that we have an infrastructure that is present to be of support for them as well.
Do you think that this is the right model that San Francisco should be following, having
You know, I would say this. These are individuals who are formerly incarcerated, who often have a difficult time finding employment. And this is an organization that makes sure that they are able to make a living wage and give back to communities that so often maybe they at once participated in harming. And so this is about them being able to give back and to have legal employment and to help support, again, a community that's struggling. And so I do think that this is a model that is worthwhile. Again, I've heard positive feedback from Tenderloin residents who say that these are people who make them feel safer. And what we do know is that we are over 500 officers short, and so we have to do something as a city to supplement the shortage in police staffing, who can also help us maintain our street conditions. And you know, sometimes we have tragedies of all types. We have police officers get killed, and so we can't control every act of violence, but we do have to make sure that we as a city invest in protecting these ambassadors who we know can't often always protect themselves.